Sorry to keep you guys so long.
That's all right. Well, thank everybody for joining us here for the post-game press conference with the 2025 CUSA basketball champions, Liberty Flames. We're joined here by Liberty coach Richie McKay, by senior guard Kalen Matheny, junior guard Colin Porter. We will make sure the attending media here in Huntsville have the ability to ask their questions first. Then we'll move to our Zoom audience. If you do have a question from Zoom, we ask that you go ahead and type that into the chat function. We'll repeat that question here in the room. If you don't mind, please state your name and affiliation prior to asking your question. Thank you for attending as well as for your patience. We'll now begin with the opening statement from Coach McKay before opening it up to questions in the room.
Yeah, praise God. It's really hard to win a championship, and all that you go through and the season-long journey is sometimes it's a bumpy road to better, and really proud of our group because they just responded on every occasion. I think as leaders, as men, we get two ways that we can choose when something adverse happens to us. You can either react or respond. And I love being around this group because they're constantly responding. And I just think having a chance to do life with them and watch them in their true identity is special. I also want to say congratulations to Jacksonville State. Ray Harper's a terrific coach. And there's a reason why they were in this championship game. But I just think this league had such a good year on the court and was way undervalued by the national media. I know we're really proud to represent Conference USA and Liberty University in the NCAA tournament because I haven't been there a few times and not been there in 3 years. I know what a privilege it is, and I'm glad our guys get to experience.
Questions, folks?
John Manson, CUSA coach. You mentioned it, 3 years, been without the tournament and the conference championship. Does it make this one maybe a little bit sweeter, especially after what happened last year too?
John, I appreciate the question. Not really. I love last year's team too. And again, if we say that we're never going to be defined by the outcome, I know we were 18-14 and ousted in the first round and didn't play in postseason. But Kyle Rhodes, Shiloh Robinson, we got some special dudes that their fingerprints are all over this championship. So I just think we're naive to think like every year you're going to be an NCAA tournament team, especially as a mid-major. You guys have heard me say it's like threading the eye of a needle in the dark. Think about how perfect or near perfect you had to be just to get here. We had a decent net and a decent Ken Palm, and I didn't see our name as an at-large candidate on one of the bracketologist lists. So, and that's a 27-6 team or 26-6 team. I'm not sure what we are. So, I just think again, I consider it a privilege, and it's a pursuit of ours, but certainly it doesn't define us.
I just think we were, we got a lot of great looks. A couple of them were tough, late clock, but all in all, we kept battling each possession. It was a game of runs, and, they came out firing, and we took a hit at them, and they gave it back to us. But, just being able to pick our spots, and whenever you have great shooters like Taylor Peter, Caden Matheny, whoever, we have a lot of guys who are super unselfish and will give up a great shot for a better one. So that's just something we've been doing all year, and they were going in tonight.
And what was that weather delay like? I'm sure it's a little unique in basketball. What were you guys doing?
Yeah, we got a lot of funny guys, so time went by a little bit quicker than. But we dealt with that in Charleston earlier in the year, so we kind of had, thankfully, a little better perspective on how to handle it. I think we started out a little slow, but it didn't faze us, and we were hoping that the game would happen tonight because we had a pretty locked in look in our eye all day. So I was glad that it didn't get postponed.
Coach Pierre, you guys did a great job with him all 3 games. You got 16 in the first half, but didn't make a field goal in the second. What do you think was key to you guys holding him down in the second half?
We brought a little bit more help on the ball. He's such a good one-on-one scorer that we wanted to make him give it up at times and make someone else beat us. But the guys that had him one-on-one during the game Javon obviously did a great job. Colin had him some. Caden had him a possession or two. But I think when you bring a second defender to him, that helped us tonight because he's an unselfish player, and he was trying to make the right play. So we had some decent help behind it.
Coach, like you said, the strength of this league is just so good. Do you feel like that's a team that deserves another game?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, I think Jack State deserves another game. Middle, Kennesaw, all four of the teams that were in the semifinals, absolutely. And again, these guys will tell you this was a battle every night. There wasn't one game where you look on the schedule and say, we're going to get that one. Like it was rough. But I do think it prepares you well for what's next for us. And it's all matchups when you get to the NCAA tournament, but we'll see who we get tomorrow.
This is the first time since 2004 that both the men's and women's team have won a conference championship. Can you kind of just speak to how cool that is that not only you guys got it done, but the women's team got it done this afternoon?
Yeah, it was neat. It was neat to see them celebrate, like to be here and get the chance to watch them. Congratulations to Coach Green and his staff and those players. They were impressive. They honestly put a little heat on us to make sure that we both got there. But really proud of them, and they could win some games in the NCAA tournament. They've got a really good team. We have a tremendous athletic department. I'm not saying that because my bosses are in the room. I just think we're so fortunate to do what we do where we get to do it. And I think the unity that is on that campus and in our department is so special. So we all pull for one another. There's not an envy. There's not a Josh Rutledge, our campus pastor, said, love is wanting for someone else what you would want for yourself and not wanting for someone else what you wouldn't want for yourself. So I know we wanted to win a championship, so I guess you could say we love the women's team too.
Colin, you and Zach came in together 4 years ago, or whatever now. I thought about it when you made that pass to him, he had the dunk coming down the lane. You guys kind of celebrated about it going down. How special it is for the two of you and the other guys, Caden, I know you guys are close as well too, to experience this together.
It's surreal. The reason we were celebrating though, he kind of dunked on me, so it wasn't. It was awesome, but no, that was the reason we were just laughing about it. But just going in with someone who I can now consider my brother it's amazing. That's what Liberty's about. It's the relationships that you're going to build and the environment. You got Convo, like we were going to Convo together, campus community now every Wednesday night. Like it's the things like that that really matter the most. And then this is just a cherry on top. I mean, it's awesome to we come to Liberty to play basketball, and that's like what we really dreamed of as kids is making the March Madness. And as freshmen we had a shot at it, and it was a great game, but it went Kennesaw's way. And this year, just being able to capitalize on the opportunity at hand, it was really special.
Coach, it's tough to win when you're supposed to. Just as far as you've been a lot of part of some really good teams. Just what was maybe different about this run as opposed to others?
I don't know. We've kind of had that narrative for a while now, like we're supposed to win. And a pastor friend of mine says it's really hard to be grateful for what you feel entitled to. So I don't ever want to feel entitled to winning. Like I want our guys to celebrate it and enjoy it because I think it's really hard to do. So again, that game could have gone either way tonight. Some of the distractions in the pregame could have sent you a different direction. But like I said at the onset, our guys, they're responders, and it doesn't mean we're going to win every time. But I do think we're gonna compete and give our very best.
Caden, you talked yesterday about the performance you had on the court yesterday. Something you grew up dreaming about. I'm sure being in the conference tournament and now getting to hear your name on Selection Sunday is also something you probably grew up dreaming about. Can you just take us through maybe your thoughts and what it might be like for you when you hear Liberty's name tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't think it's truly hit me yet what just happened. Hopefully it will tomorrow when the name's announced. But yeah, it's been a dream of mine growing up, obviously. But I never really expected to be able to do it with the type of guys that I'm around. And that's what makes it more special. Especially Colin Porter. I mean, that's my dog. That's my day one. He's gonna be a friend of mine for life, and to be able to just go through these past 2 seasons. He's a special person. I know like a lot of people doubt us with our height, but now we just won the conference tournament. So
He should be a good friend. He already had 9 assists. I think of your 20 points, he gave you like 16 of them.
Not since day one, though. It was.
yeah, he didn't like me in the summer when I came. He thought we were competing for a spot because obviously we're both short
5'10".
guards. 5'10". I'm 5'11". Don't forget that. But yeah, I cooked him in the summer, and he doesn't want to believe it.
I won't say anything.
Any other
You're
questions?
stuck in, no, this is too much fun.
I'm not getting in the middle of that one.
Any more questions here? Keith, do we have anybody on Zoom?
Yes, we have a couple. First question's going to be for coaches, two-parter. It's going to be from Ed Lane. How much did this team's basketball IQ show by managing the pace, game flow, and shot selection?
Yeah, that's who we are. Our group they have a high basketball acumen. They have a collective intelligence it's sometimes a competitive advantage, and they'll make the play that is necessary. Won't always get it right, but they'll make that attempt. So I think that helped us this tournament.
The second part is what attributed to the stellar second half defense on the pier?
I mentioned it earlier, just brought a second defender to him on occasion, wanted to see if we could make somebody else beat us for a segment of the second half, and we stretched out the lead a little bit, and then they kind of had to play from behind.
Next question is from Bryson Gordon from the Lynchburg News and Advance. Congratulations, Coach. In your eyes, does a run like this or a season like this do anything in terms of validation for your previous offseason, or maybe the process in which you run your program by doing this in a little bit of a different time and era than even the previous titles just a few years ago because of how much sports has changed so quickly?
Can you read that again, please? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Bryson, thanks for the question. Like Hayden said, I'm not sure it's sunk in yet. Look, this is our 3rd conference in 6 years, so every one of them has presented a challenge. And you guys, the fight in league play is significant no matter what league you're in. So I don't think we need any validation. We just try and run a program that honors the university and the Lord and our families. So does that mean we're gonna win every time? No, but we're gonna try and compete to run in such a way to win the prize. So I'll let you know after Selection Sunday where we go, and maybe this team has a chance to have a memorable year. So we'll see how it continues.
Next one's from Jason Frill at LFSN Radio. This is for Caden Lee. With winning the tournament MVP award, how have the past 2 years of being in this program helped you grow both personally and on the court during that time?
Yeah, it was a life-changing decision to come to Liberty. Just truly blessed that they trusted me in coming into this program. Once I came into this program, I never just took their decision to bring me in lightly, because I know that this university and this program it's one of the best in the country, and it's the most well-connected program in the country. So, yeah, this program, these coaches, my teammates it truly changed my life. Yeah, I was in a tough place coming from Bowling Green. Didn't know if I wanted to continue playing basketball. I'm sure Coach McKay remembers those conversations in his office.
Thank the Lord.
But yeah, they brought me out of it and shed a new light into my life. So it's a decision that I'll forever be grateful for.
We will forever be grateful for it.
This last question is Dave Walls, ABC 13 on Twitter. Coach, it's been a few years since you have taken the LU team to March Madness. What excites you about showing off this team to a national audience?
We're just excited to qualify. Again, it's really hard to do. So, like I mentioned, it's about matchups once you get there, and you're gonna play somebody good. my guess is we'll be a 12, maybe a 13 seed, and that means we're going to play a top 25 team in America. So we'll have our work cut out for us no matter who is on the other line. But the fact that we're there means we have a chance, and I wouldn't put anything past this group. Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all. Congratulations. Good
Great
luck this
reading, by
week.
the way. For 11:30 at night. Well done.